I got so much going on right now. We over here trying to shoot our stuff for YouTube, trying to get makeup done.
Doing an IGTV.
What up, what up, what up, y'all? I am your girl, Candy, and to my left, I have Don Wisdom.
Hey!
And we are about to speak on it.
Did I get it right? Okay.
Yes.
Like
I had already heard.
I can turn a shade tree into a money tree.
The wonderful thing about this pandemic for me is that I've been able to spend more time with Ace and Blaze. I mean, I still work. I'm just working at home now.
Okay, right now we got on my boy Don Juan's sweatshirts.
We got unapologetic on today.
Yes.
We're twinning. We're twinning today.
Unapologetically black.
Yeah, we're twinning today.
You can get these at thenewmeaning.com, right?
Yeah.
It's the New Meaning brand, okay? So they got all kind of dope sweatshirts, but this particular one I love because, get it, unapologetically black. So go on and get you one. Anyway, so Don Juan, this week's episode.
We're gonna speak on this week's episode. So it's like we're about 6 episodes in. So like looking at this, I was like, okay, we're finally getting to the group together and getting like to the nitty gritty of like, I hate to say it, what Housewives is about.
Why did you send Latoya a naked selfie?
I plead the fifth.
Yeah. Okay, I can tell you now. This was the last family emotional episode.
Okay.
All right, let's see. Let's go and do a competition now. 2 glasses.
Yes.
Ready?
Ready? Go.
This is where it's about to get lit from here.
Join us on an epic girls trip. You have entered the dungeon.
And that's what I felt because I was like during taping, it was all like, okay, this is cool. And then it was like,
Marlo, he told me her would be
Her. Okay.
I woke up one day and it was just like, hey, we kept taping. It was like, what is happening around with y'all? All of y'all are crazy.
Don't with me, I'm from Chicago, bitch.
Yeah, it got crazy from here.
It got crazy from there.
I will quarantine a bitch.
But let's just talk about this episode.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm just gonna tell y'all every single time, anytime we touch on me and my baby daddy stuff, it makes me cringe. It makes me cringe.
It's personal. I can see that.
It makes me cringe. And I always sit there and be like, ugh.
Well, I think it should make you cringe, though. It should make you
it?
cringe. And why I say that is because everybody knows somebody that has your situation just in their own way. You know, like, I was a product of a similar situation.
Yeah.
You know, so like I grew up and I had a father who like, you know, like I have a stepfather who raised me and a father who, you know, and later my mother and my father had a similar, I was 16 or so years old and stuff happened. So I think everybody can relate. I think it's because it's your child and you're very much like, and then also people have this opinion of you shouldn't be going through these kind of issues because you have money.
Right, exactly. Everybody automatically be like, oh, you got money. You shouldn't even be asking them for his money.
Like, girl, leave me alone right now. I got all these kids, not even just my own kids. I be over other people's kids too.
Okay, so basically, for me, it's not really me asking for him for his money. First of all, it's really more so Riley wants her money.
I mean, Riley is in college and she's not in a community college. Let's be
Exactly.
honest.
She's not in no community college and she's living college life and she's like, Mom, I can use that money. And that's where this whole situation began. Second of all, it's not me going to get child support. This is money that he already owed that he just chose not to pay.
Either way, you know, $92,000, that's outstanding.
Yes.
Basically,
I
so-
think he gives out the discrepancy because people tag us and stuff sometimes and they like to be like, oh, this is new or this is recent. This is him owing a decade worth of not paying for his child.
Yeah. It's like 8 years worth. Yeah.
Almost a decade of not. So it's like, it's not like you just woke up one day and said this. And the reason you didn't was out of the respect, I feel, that we, you know, because I'm going to be honest. I've known you 19 years.
Yes.
Okay, like 19 years. I've seen him twice in my life.
You only seen him twice?
Twice in my whole life, and I've been around y'all for 19 years. Twice.
Nah.
Twice. I'm just being honest. And that's not a diss. That's just real life. I've seen the man twice in my life.
That's crazy.
So it's like, I don't know the narrative of like, oh, well, I was around and I kind of dip out sometime and it'd be, that's not really the narrative. So I think when we watch this, it's like, it's cringeworthy, don't get me wrong, because it'd be like, ugh. But it's real life, so I don't know that you kind of should feel, but like it's you living your real life on TV. Like it's every girl that, like has been in this situation is going to be like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the opposite side. You have some dads that are like present dads and that do what they're supposed to do and, they feel child support is a bad thing. You have some dads that have to be made to do what they're supposed to do.
Right. So it is what it is. This is basically a situation that was happening during taping, and
yeah,
it is what it is.
I mean, if it would have been up to you, I know we wouldn't have talked about it.
Girl, you're not gonna get no child support.
He owes me. Wait, hold on. Yeah.
Obviously.
And whatever's going on in my life during the time of taping is what we catch, and that was what was going on.
I mean, if you want to really, okay, can I be back? I'm going to be back then. I don't care. You don't have to say it. Like,
what?
I watched the video, and again, the only reason we even brought him up is because he went on the show, and he talks about how, he came on the show, and they paid him. He got a check when he came on the show, is what he said. Other guys don't get that, but I got that. So that, to me, is like, so you...
Wait, he said what?
He said that he asked the producers to give him a check.
Oh, you saying he said that on the blog?
On whatever blog that somebody sent me. So for me, it was like, you brought yourself in this situation in theory for a check, and you saying you...
Right. But see, and that's what I'm saying.
You use your child for a check to come out, like, that don't make sense.
But see, that's my point. That's why I'm like, he opened himself to be talked about on this show. I never really...
No, because we don't mention...
talked about him before.
We ain't mention his name now. We ain't mention his name in this.
Well, I mean, they know what we talking about.
But yeah.
Either way, Riley really doesn't care. She's just like, no, you need to go forward and get my money.
But Riley was like, I need my money. I'm going off to college, da-da-da. And I was like, she's right.
See, the thing about it is Riley is very much so, she don't play. Like, she is a Leo, and she does not play. So she's very serious. She's a stern girl.
With COVID, are they doing full classes?
I mean, most of them are online, but I can't stay here that much longer. I gotta go.
For me, I think her thought process is always like, but that was wrong. So what do you mean?
Yeah, she's like, it is what it is. And
that's how she really talks to like us and anything. She'd be like, but that was wrong. What do you mean? They were wrong. You'd be like, but that was your dad. But they were wrong.
Yeah, exactly. So that's how she feels. She feels like maybe if he had done more, she would feel differently. But she's just like, well, he doesn't call, check on me. So she's like, oh, well, this is his way. Him contributing financially will be his way of contributing in her life because he didn't contribute in other ways. That's how she feels.
Wow. So that was tough for your part of it today to deal with that, seeing that part of it.
Mike Sterling, he actually is helping me out. You know, Riley's dad been on child support for about a good 10 years now.
But was it like, I think the part is, it's like, you see this in the episode and then it's going into like what inspired the Candy Cares part of your life.
Yeah. So the Candy Cares Foundation is basically, my whole foundation is about helping single parents and people from single parent homes.
We're fortunate. Let's help other people who have lost and do something positive.
You trying to save the world. That's what you're trying to do.
So basically, I've been a single parent and I come from a family that has lots of single parents in it.
The most families that we could do, period, is 750 in order for it to be socially distanced.
Yeah.
I know that it takes a village to raise a child. You know what I mean? It's not necessarily always about money. You know what, since we're talking about charity, right now I'm doing an event with my own charity My charity is Candy Cares, so I'm not sure if you really know about it, but it's all about helping single parent families. But right now, I'm doing a free grocery giveaway, you know, in the Atlanta metro area.
Hello. What's up, y'all? This is a Candy Cares exclusive. And today we're doing a grocery pop-up store where basically everybody get all their groceries for free.
Candy Cares, just to give you an idea or let you know a little bit about what it's about, it's to help single parents and children from single parent families. Basically, I always tell people we're that village that you always hear. You know how they say it takes a village to raise a child. And some people don't have a village, you know what I mean? And so we want to be that village for you. The funny thing that I noticed is that it seemed like every time that they showed us going to get something, it was always bread.
They'll get a bag of produce, a shelf-stable bag, milk, and bread.
Really?
Like when I was telling...
I didn't notice.
Yeah, when I was telling Portia and Tanya, I was like, Tanya, you can get the bread. Portia, you can get the buns. And then even when Ace came up, I was like, Ace, you can give out the bread. And I'm like...
Yeah, now that you say it that way, even though so we had a bread station, we had vegetable station, we had dry goods station, we had salmon, fruits, we had salmon and meat.
We had
like all kind of meats outside of like salmon and turkeys, and so it was just crazy.
Only the bread.
I didn't think about that. Now that you think about stuff like that.
And dessert, it had everything.
Yeah, it had bags of dessert, so it was more than that. We had milk, we had dairy, so that is very interesting. But I thought it was a good thing that they showed this because it is like a very heavy thing with you and like your baby's father, but then like for them to show the foundation and what it helped you create was a good thing. And I think showing the ladies because you know you've had the foundation since 2008, 12 or so. I think you said another year.
Yeah, I've been doing my foundation and Candy Cares for a long time now. I believe I've been working my foundation since back in 2011, but it's been official 501(c)(3) since 2013.
But so we've been.
But I got on TV and said 2014.
But we've been doing this. But I think it was good to see the ladies come and like give their hand. I'm not gonna lie. After this, I felt a certain kind of way about some of the ladies. Never mind. I did feel a certain. I don't care. We're speaking on it. I felt a certain kind of way.
Oh, one thing I wanted to make clear. There are a few of the ladies that really, okay, first of all, I want to say thank you to all of the women for giving their time. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. Thank you, ma'am.
Pepper. We're just handing them down. Let us join in.
And I definitely want to say there were some women who really gave deep down in their pockets.
Yes.
Right? I don't know how they edited it was kind of weird because I said something about some of the women I thought they would have given more, but it came after Marlo had gave her $5,000 donation. That was not towards her because I really appreciate what she gave.
Yes.
Oh no, what donation? And I promised you 5,000, and here's your 5,000. I forgot that.
So.
Me too.
I just want to make that clear that comment was not geared towards Marlo. Marlo gave of her time during the event. She gave of her time. She got up super early in the morning to go with me to the farmer's market to get the produce, and she gave extra, financially or whatever. Thank you.
I think the women came out, they were, sweating, and we had the shields on because we were social distancing. So I think I was good with like all of that. I'm just being honest. Some of the people I feel like you be riding for them, and they may have gave a little time, but other people like really was like, I'm putting my money where this is great. No, I'm being honest. I'm just gonna be honest on that. Like
everybody don't put their money where their mouth is.
But then I don't think that's fair. I think I do well for myself, but like these women be like, oh, I'm buying this and I'm buying that and whatever, but my company gave some, Carmen's company gave some money, and I'm not talking about $100, you know what I'm saying? So it's like looking at some of these, I'll be like,
Yes.
I don't know.
Please dismiss yourself. Just dismiss yourself.
And I can buy ice sculpture for an event, but I can't feed some people. Okay, I'm just being honest. I'm not counting pockets, but the ice sculpture gonna melt.
Sir.
Please dismiss yourself. Just dismiss yourself.
Anyway,
So I think that was great. I think they showed it, and it was good.
I mean, there was a couple people that wasn't necessarily giving.
I know.
Say some people aren't as giving as I thought they would be.
But that's what I'm saying. I just feel like y'all get together and it's like great and fun, but when it comes down to it, and I think I say that because I know how you ride for other people, so I think that's why I be like, if we gonna speak on it, let's really speak on how I don't like all of that.
Yeah, I appreciate
I
y'all.
don't expect anything less from the mayor of Atlanta.
So I'm just being honest, and I think it was great look for the foundation. Don't get me wrong, so I don't want to overshadow that part. I think it was a super great look for the foundation.
Hey, Mama's baby. Get it all over. 5 regular milk.
Yeah, I think that was great. I think the episode, you know, you had a little bit of the drama with like everything. I think it was good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna go ahead and say for me, some people who I may have had a little icebox here, it kind of unthawed after after the foundation. I was like, okay.
Yeah, I had to say that too.
I was like,
It made me at that time, because I think at the beginning of the season, I think Portia and I, we were getting cooler. But the fact that she showed up on time to the event,
yes.
and then she had gave extra, a nice donation, I was like, okay, Portia,
I was like,
started to rock with you a little bit more this year.
Basically.
I was like, okay, these.
So I mean,
changing.
And I'm not gonna lie. So when I watch it back, I was sitting there like, well, I'm with her. If she don't want the hot dog man at the wedding, then shit, he should come to the wedding.
Because Mike wants to invite Dennis to the wedding. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you.
Thank you for coming at this very moment.
I mean, he wouldn't be able to bring the hot dogs.
It's not her wedding.
But he wouldn't even be able. Y'all wouldn't even know who the hot dog man was if it wasn't for her.
Though.
Still,
it's not her wedding. You can't tell somebody.
What I'm saying is,
and it's his.
Are they friends like that?
They friends. I mean, I done been in that situation where Todd became friends with somebody, and I can't tell Todd.
If I'm not, you don't need to invite them to. If it's my ex, come on now. I'll be like, you better not invite. We've done that. Come on.
Don't do it.
I don't do the invite stuff. I don't like that. I don't do that.
If you tell me tonight, like, I really do not want Dennis to come to this wedding, I will take it back to Mr. Hill, and he would have to respect it.
He didn't know y'all like that before. Then she has the right to say, I kind of don't want him to be around. I think she got the right to be able to say that, and people should respect. Because guess what? People felt the same. Kenya felt the same way when they was wanting to invite Walter to Nene's wedding.
Yep.
Thank you.
But it happened.
I don't think it's right. I don't think it's right.
Listen.
Okay. Your next event, I'm gonna just start inviting you people. You'll be like, what? I'm married. Why would you bring them around? That don't make sense.
People do it.
That's not right. So I agree with her on that.
Well, with that being said, moving right along. Next episode, going on into the trip. I'm telling you, man, y'all want to stay tuned, okay? Okay. Yes, and we already have some special guests lined up. Fallon is coming. I don't know who you're talking about. I'm staying out
Most of everyone knows who I'm talking about.
Latoya is coming, and I need
I
y'all.
love Latoya. You know, when speak on it, I hope it's just all the love come through, because
What you mean?
online they give Latoya hell.
What?
Like, not on her page, but after she say something on the show, they be like, what? Shut up. They be giving her hell.
I like Latoya.
No, I like her too, but I do when every time she say something, I'll be like, oh, I can't be in the same with you, girl. You'll get the mob after you. That girl says
Latoya
whatever.
is a turn up.
She
fun.
says whatever.
She's fun.
Kenya, you want to see me in the thong?
That's a nice one. Inspiration.
She is. She says whatever, and every time we were around during the season and filming, I was like, oh my God, this girl's gonna get me murdered. It's crazy. Because she'll be like, I mean, what are you talking about? I mean, it's not my fault that she gave him and she had a baby by him, and she's like,
and she don't even care.
And she's a whore, and you be like,
yeah,
what are you saying?
She's not care. She'll say whatever. It's so funny though. Anyway, make sure you guys stay tuned, because we have some really good stuff coming up on the show. Okay? You got anything coming up you want to let the world know?
No, I think we were in the hoodies. I think I mean, I guess we unapologetically spoke on it.
Yeah,
today.
we unapologetically.
I guess maybe it was me that unapologetically spoke on it. I normally am like, never mind.
Boy, bye. Anyway, all right, guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, tell all your friends about it, share, do all that good stuff. And thank you for watching. Speak on it.
I had already heard.
I can turn a shade tree into a money tree.
With enough twists and turns.
Why are you rubbing all up on him?
That will make you wonder.